Hello, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. Well, channel, not channel. But anyway, so I wanted to do a Halloween look and I wanted to put this on camera. So I decided to use my son Avery. He was going to be my little dummy mummy for the night. We was actually getting ready for bed and I just decided, well, I actually did my own face. And since he seen my face, he was like, Mommy, do my face. But I'm like, baby, you gotta go to school in the morning, so I just do your arm. So he called it a zombie arm. So I'm just gonna show you guys, you can use all this under $10. I ain't gonna say $10. I'm gonna say $20. What I use, only thing I used in this video was latex, as you can see right here. I'm just putting some latex down on his skin because the latex is going to be pretty much your skin. So I'm going to make this his skin. This is what I use to create that skin looking effect. So I put one layer down of latex. I didn't put it on pretty thick. I just took a little, like the backside of the spoon, and laid that down. As you can see, I put some tissue over that just because this is going to be like part of the skin, I guess, too. So we need something for it to stick to. So we put down tissue and we put down some glue. Now the latex glue is skin friendly unless you're allergic to it. If you're allergic to latex, I suggest that you use some other type of glue. Or you could just use some scar wax. I have scar wax, but I would rather use scar wax for myself than on my son because my son is 10 times lighter than me. So yeah, so as you can see, it's very repetitive. All I'm doing is putting latex down on his arm, and then I'm putting the tissue on his arm to create a little bit more realness to the arm, and then I'm going to apply some more latex. As you can see, I'm getting a little messy with it, but it's okay because all of that is going to cover up once we put on all our other products like the blood and foundation and all that. So I'm going to let you guys just look at this part. I'm just showing you how I'm just placing this. It's no pretty particular way to do it. Oops. I wish y'all, I had my microphone on. I thought my microphone was on. If y'all could hear when I just dropped the glue on him. I don't know if anybody know or watch any of my Instagrams or my YouTube or anything like that, but my son is autistic. He's 6 years old. He acts completely like me, and he's he do not like to get dirty. I barely made it through doing this zombie arm. He kept moving. He kept like, Mommy, this is dripping. Mommy, like, it was just funny feeling to him on his skin, which he don't really like, but he loved the whole zombie thing. So yeah, whatever. And also, you guys, you are working with glue. Now, I've never used school glue. I know some people that I've watched that do like looks like this and create like fake scars and fake skin and things like that. They use like school glue. To be honest, I think this latex glue that I use is just as comparable as school glue. It came off just like school glue. It didn't affect Avery's skin, and Avery has sensitive skin, and I tried the latex on him and it didn't break him out. It didn't give him throw out any redness or anything like that. So that was a good thing. That was a good thing. But yeah, so I just wanted to tell you guys about that. Like I said, if the latex is too much for you and you can't use it, there's always different other options that you can use in replace of the latex glue. Also keep in mind, this will need to dry. It doesn't need a fully like full dry, like dry. It just needs to be partially dry, like a little tacky. So if you could just take a fan, or you just want to fan it with something, just try to get it a little tacky. So when I did the first layer, as you can see, y'all, he get irritated. I had to use a fan because it wasn't going to dry with my little hand just blowing over it. So I just make sure I dry that and make it nice and tacky. But you know, you can feel it, and just, you know, just like, you know, when you putting on your lashes, honey, you know, that's how you do that. But let's get on to the next one. So next, what I'm taking is some foundation. I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me foundation. The shade Avery is in, or I guess Avery was in 240, which match perfectly with his skin complexion. He was in 240. That's why I tell y'all he is so much lighter than me because I'm in 338. He's in 240. So what you do is just take some foundation and you would just pat that all around. It's okay if you don't get all the spots. You do not need a whole lot of foundation to cover this up because you have to remember, you're not done with the look. You're only halfway there. So you still have other products to put on here. So long as it's covered up some kind of way, then you're fine. You're fine. So I'm just kind of pushing this into the skin. Far as the foundation, I'm just making sure it's all covered and making sure it look real good and nasty before we move forward. So the next step will be adding some bruises. So I use this nice, pretty, bruisey looking red, and it's in my alamar, if that's how you pronounce it, palette. I will list everything that I used in this video. I will list all those products below, but I'm just taking some of that red. As you can see, it's pretty nice and red. It goes really good with his skin tone. It looked so real once I got done with the effect. So as you can see, I'm just taking a blending brush, and I'm sorry I'm not in frame, but I just took that and I just kind of went outside of the perimeter of the burn or whatever you want to call it of the skin. So as you can see, I'm just dipping into my red. I also mixed a little bit of brown with that red, and I just got the going. No particular way, just long as it looks real and it looks bruisey, that's all that matters. So I'm just taking that and making sure I am just making it look more realistic than anything. So I'm just, no particular way, just kind of brushing that on there. So this next part is the fun part, but y'all, if only my mic was working so y'all could see him and hear him. He jumped out of the chair so fast. I went to go get scissors. I told him I needed scissors to cut the skin, and he's like, "Oh, it's okay. I don't need it. I'm okay." And he was about to tear this thing straight off his arm, and I had to put him back on the chair and calm him down. Like, baby, I'm not really cutting you. So he was freaking out, y'all. I had to like calm him down because he got scared. Like, really, mama, you gonna cut me seriously? So anyway, so I went to go get scissors, and I also had to get some tweezers. Now with this look, you guys, if you want it to be irritating skin, if you want bullet holes or anything, the skin have to look some kind of way infected. So what I did was kind of play with the tissue a little bit. I was throwing holes in it. I would take my tweezers and kind of like plug through it a little bit to knock some of the skin off, and it was just a lot of tweaking I had to do to it to make it look realistic. So as you can see, I'm having a hard time because Avery was so scared, but I just decided, look, I'm just gonna take the tweezers and we'll just create the holes like this. So yeah. Now I just go back in with the shadow. So I'm mostly focusing this brownish color on the wounds of the bullet holes. That's what I'm just going to call it because that's what it ended up looking like. So we have like a burnt looking arm with 4 bullet holes going down the arm. So I just use like a sandy brown eyeshadow. You can use a brown, you can use a red. The colors, and as you can see, I'm using purple. So you're going to use those bruised colors like it would really look on your skin if you were to really like get shot or anything was to happen. It's gonna look very bruisey and very nasty and fleshy. So that's the look that I was going for. Now I'm just taking a black eyeshadow and I'm just going and filling in the holes. You want to make those holes pretty deep looking because you want it to look deep and scarred and very hurtful. So you want those bullet holes to look really dark in the inside. So I'm just taking some black eyeshadow, and as you can see, I'm just kind of filling in where I put his bullet holes on his arm. So I'm just showing you guys how it looked before the blood. So that's why I'm showing you guys the full arm, the whole effect of it, because I have not applied the blood yet, but here it goes. So this is some blood by Miron, I guess that's how you pronounce it. I ordered this off Amazon. It's about $8. And they come in a little ounce, but the blood goes a long way. So I just used some blood because I didn't have any extra blood. This is all the blood, like runny blood, that I need, the one that I had with me. So I only could use what I had. So I just filled in the holes with some blood. So I'm just taking the top of that and top off the bottle, and it have a little brush onto it, and I'm just kind of putting that in there to make it look pretty bloody. And then I'm going to put some more in like different places on his arm. And this is it, you guys. This is it. This is it. This is it. You are more than welcome to add as much blood as you want. I could have, but I didn't. I just left it at that. Like I said, it was late. He really is supposed to be in bed. So we was just in my makeup room just playing around. So I wish I could let you guys hear how much he really liked it. But yeah, this is it, you guys. I love you guys so much. Like I said, all the products will be listed down below. I really, really appreciate you guys. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel. I'm just going to give y'all a little sneak peek of this half burn look that I did on my face as well. But I'm out. Deuce. Okay, you guys. Avery ready to take it off. Go ahead, babe. You gotta pull it some more. Pull it some more. Pull it, pull it, pull it. Pull all of it. Alright, you ready to get in the tub?